You know those moments when life seems to pull the rug out from under you without warning? That unexpected blow? Losing a job you loved? The end of an important relationship? A scary health diagnosis? A financial crisis that turns everything upside down? Suddenly, the ground vanishes, the air disappears, and you're left in the impact zone, feeling the pain, the confusion, the fear, not really knowing how or if you'll get back up again. If you've ever gone through something like this, or maybe you're in the middle of it right now, today's message is a warm hug and an invitation to explore together the mindset and the emotional first aid kit that can help us rise again. Before anything else, it's essential to validate what we feel when life knocks us down. Feeling pain, shock, anger, deep sadness, fear, mental confusion, a sense of injustice, all of that is completely normal and human. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that something deeply important to us has been shaken. Many times we want to skip this part, hold back the tears, pretend everything is fine. But repressing these emotions only makes them come back stronger later or show up in other ways in our body and mind. So paradoxically, the first step to getting back up is allowing ourselves to feel the impact of the fall, welcoming the pain without judgment. Even in the midst of pain and confusion, the way we face the situation, our mindset, starts to plant the seeds of our rebuilding. This isn't about shallow or fake positive thinking, but about cultivating a perspective that helps us not drown and little by little find a way forward. Radical acceptance of reality, not to be confused with resignation. The first courageous step is to look at what happened and say, okay, this is real. This happened to me. I didn't want it. It hurts deeply, but it's a fact. Accepting reality doesn't mean liking it or passively resigning to it. It means stopping the fight against the facts. Only from this place of recognition can we begin to deal with them. Focus on the small rudder. What can you do right now? When everything feels out of control, it's vital to find what, however small, is still within your control. It might be your breath, the decision to ask for help, the choice to drink a glass of water. Focusing on this small rudder gives you back a basic sense of agency, that you are not just a victim of circumstances. Urgent self-compassion. Be your best friend right now. If there's ever a moment when you must be ridiculously kind to yourself, it's now. Let go of self-criticism, of what if I had done things differently. You are going through something hard. Treat yourself with the same care, patience, and understanding you would offer to a dear friend who was suffering. Just as we have a first aid kit for physical wounds, we can assemble an emotional first aid kit to help us deal with the shock of life's hard blows. What's in this kit? Let the emotions come. Cry if you need to. Tears cleanse the soul. Feel the anger, but find safe ways to express it. Write, punch a pillow, scream in the car. Admit the sadness, the fear. Repressing it only prolongs the suffering. Your emotions are important messengers. Listen to what they have to say. But remember, you feel emotions. You are not your emotions. They're like waves. They come and go. Trusted friends, family members who support you, mentors, support groups, this is the time to reach out to your network. Don't be afraid or ashamed to ask for help, to vent, to simply have company. Isolation deepens the pain. Human connection heals and strengthens. When life knocks us down, basic self-care is often the first thing to go, but it's exactly what gives us the foundation to recover. Restorative sleep. Try to keep a sleep routine, even if it's hard. Rest is crucial. Nutrition and hydration. Your body needs quality fuel. Eat something nourishing. Drink plenty of water. Gentle, restorative movement. If possible, go for a short walk. Stretch. Movement helps release tension. When the world feels upside down, having 1 or 2 small daily routines, making your bed, having tea at the same time each day, reading for 10 minutes, can bring a sense of normalcy and calm. And when facing overwhelming tasks or problems, break them into micro steps. Just think about the next one, and then the next, one day at a time. The shock of the blow leaves our nervous system on high alert, as if we're constantly in danger. Learning simple ways to calm it down is essential. Conscious deep breathing, inhale deeply through your nose, inflating your belly, hold for a few seconds, then exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing air and tension. Repeat a few times. Contact with nature. Even if it's just looking at the sky through the window, feeling the wind on your face, touching a plant, nature has immense calming power. Comforting music. Listen to songs that bring you peace, comfort, or even allow you to feel what needs to be felt. If talking about what happened is too hard, or if you need other ways to process, creative expression can be a powerful ally. Write in a journal. Put everything you're feeling and thinking on paper. No filter. Just for yourself. Draw, paint, dance, sing, play an instrument. Use art as a channel to release emotions and find new meaning. Remember your strengths and past victories. You've overcome before. What qualities and strengths did you use back then? What resources did you find? They're still here, within you. You are stronger and more resilient than you may remember in this moment of pain. Professional help is an act of courage and self-care. Don't hesitate. If the pain is too intense, if you feel you can't cope alone, if you feel like you're sinking, seeking help from a therapist, psychologist, or counselor isn't weakness. It's profound courage and self-care. These professionals are trained to guide us through the dark valleys and help us find our way back to the light. It's important to understand that rising after a major blow doesn't necessarily mean going back to exactly who you were before or pretending nothing happened. Often, the experience changes us. The scars may remain, but they also tell the story of our strength and our capacity to heal. Getting back up means integrating that painful experience, learning the lessons it brings, even if we don't see them right away, and finding a new path forward, maybe a wiser, more compassionate, and even stronger version of ourselves. It's a process with ups and downs, and each person moves at their own pace. Be patient and gentle with your journey. Life's blows are, unfortunately, an inevitable part of the human experience. No one is immune. But what truly defines our story isn't the fall itself. It's our ability, with courage, self-compassion, support, and the right tools, to get back up, learn, and keep going. There's a phoenix force within each of us, a capacity to rise from our own ashes, maybe with our feathers a bit singed, but with a stronger heart and a wiser soul. Have you ever faced a major blow in life that, despite the pain, taught you valuable lessons about your own strength and resilience? Or which item from this emotional first aid kit do you think is most essential in a crisis? Share your experience or your thoughts in the comments. Your story might be the hug or the inspiration someone else desperately needs to read today. If this message brought you comfort, hope, or some helpful tools, leave a like, share it with someone who needs this extra strength, and subscribe to the channel. Wishing you strength and light on your path, and remember, you are incredibly more resilient than you think. See you next time.